So this is just going to be a record of my quitting sugar and kind of like my notes from my experience, so I can look back at this at a future day. So it's been about it's been about a week and a half. What's it been? And it was Sunday night. I had some sugar and I went to bed. Got up Monday, and Monday was just pretty much like, you're not, I don't know how to describe it, but you're not like worried about it because you're like, oh yeah, I'm quitting sugar. You're fucking excited about it or whatever. And so I didn't have any sugar Monday. Didn't really have any cravings for it. I got a couple things that were sugar free and had that stuff. Day 2, I woke up and there was some cravings. It was like like something was missing, but it wasn't. I didn't really have any impulse to like any more than normal. So like day 1 was like a big habit thing, and day 2 was a big habit thing of like certain times in the day I would do something, usually like buy something to eat or drink. And so day 1 and 2, it was mostly getting used to recognizing that and stopping that. So day 3 and day 4 were probably the most intense. Day 3, I woke up and I was hungry, and like I ate something and like I still wasn't satisfied, and then I ate a lot of food on day 3. And it was just like I couldn't get full. Like nothing made me feel satisfied. I know that sounds fucking gross, but so that was day 3, and I was like, wow, this is like, I'm eating, like towards the end of the day, I'm like, I've eaten quite a bit of food, and like I don't feel like I'm like really full, even though like, I was full. But, like my brain didn't feel like I was full, like it was waiting for that fucking sugar because it's so used to that. But made it through there. Day 4 was more of the same. I started having like more cravings, like just like a what is it, like an impulse to grab something sweet, like a candy bar or a soda. Those are like the 2 go-to things. And I didn't do it, and it was a real challenge all day. Day 4, pretty much after day 4 though, like the cravings went away. I didn't have those. Like it literally, it was like what I always hear people talk about, like chemical addiction being like, you don't want it, but like you need it. And that's what it felt like, was just like nothing I had or nothing I could do would make me feel good. It's like my brain was like fucking, and they say, sugar is fucking like one of the more addicting things in the fucking world. With all the fucking chemicals and shit we got, it's right up there. It's like worse than fucking heroin. So I started treating it as like a fucking drug addiction rather than like a fucking, food thing. But it's worked pretty well so far. This is day 9 I'm on right now. And I've done really good. Like everything I've had has been 1 gram of sugar or less, and it's been no added sugar. If it's got added sugar, I don't eat it, but it has like 1 gram of fucking sugar, or 2 grams. I think I might have done once or twice, but for the first 3 days, I didn't have any because they say that's how long it takes to like fucking break that kind of addiction thing. So, yeah, I'm on day 9. I don't really have any real cravings. Like, the only problem is like I'm getting sick of the things I found to substitute it. So like I don't know, but I need to go shopping and look and see what other options there are too. So I don't know. But I definitely don't feel like such a fucking crackhead about sugar. Like I'd buy like an energy drink or something, like a coffee drink that had sugar in it, and it was like I didn't really notice it because it was always something different. Like it'd be like a candy bar or a soda or an energy drink, but it was never like all of them at once. But then like I found I was buying candy bars like fucking frequently. Like I usually won't have them, but I was up to like there were a couple days where I had one like every fucking day. So there's that. But it's day 9. I really don't have any cravings. Like I really felt like I didn't notice it till it was gone, but like I was always like anxious about like sugar. Like I'd wake up and I'd have to go find something. Like, yeah, it really felt like a fucking addiction. I haven't checked my weight on the scale. I can tell like a couple issues I have are like clearing up on their own, which is pretty awesome. But I feel a lot better. Like I feel a little clearer in my head. Like I can think better. I feel better. So I'm gonna keep it up for at least 3 weeks, and then before I start having things with sugar in it again. But I really got to keep an eye on it because it really felt like an addiction. Like the more I thought about it and watching those videos that I found on YouTube about sugar and what it does to your body, yeah. So 9 days of extremely reducing sugar. Like I said, I might have 4 or 5 grams a day at max. So that's way better than having a jeez. It's like a Coke alone is like 57 or something shit like that, and I'd have a few of those. So we'll see. Like I said, it's day 9.